What is going on, everybody? Let's go ahead and do take two, ladies and gents. This is going to be the actual second game, as good old Sanctum did GG in the last game. LaTortuga technically GGing in this game, but this is only the second game. If LaTortuga can take this out for a win, it's going down now. It looks like Sanctum is going to do the strategy that he wanted to do in the first place. We are seeing a total of 7 drones here, and I think what we are going to see is the pool going down. Technically a 7 pool, the same idea of a 6 pool. We'll see if this wall and this forge timing is going to be enough to go ahead and punish this. This is a relatively close walking distance, considering that it is a 2-player map. So the timing will be very crucial. We'll see if this probe is able to catch these lings fast enough. And here we go. Let's go ahead and look at the Tortuga cam right now. Does he see it? Does it look like he knows what's going on here? Let's see the placement of this forge. His scout is going to go ahead and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drones. A gas going down, most likely an extractor trick. And right now he knows exactly what he's up against. This is going to be a little frustrating though, because he does need to make the correct, exact, precise decisions from here on out if he does want to defend this. Now here we go, baby. Lings are on the way. Looks like we are going to have the forge. The gateway, the forge is finishing up as the lings are just about halfway down through the map. This probe having full vision on if his opponent will make more lings or not. And it looks like he does want to, it does look like he wants to use, and here we are. We are going to have more lings, more probes being pulled off the line, and this is going to get a little tense, ladies and folks. Not as much surface area as Sanctum would like. However, Sanctum almost had the option to run on into the main. Pew-pewing away at this one pylon, and it looks like it is going to go down, and this could be the loss. A painful, painful way to lose. Looks like these things are going to go down, but not without a price. Some more probes are going to go ahead and be brought off the line. I think this is going to be a GG, though, in just a moment. Let's go ahead and see how many. We have 6 probes total, and that is going to be a huge blow to LaTortuga. As right now it does seem like he expects to see more units streamed on their way, but right now Sanctum, I think, has different plans, as he's going to go ahead and get macro out of this. A bit sad. Really was very close. You really, as the defender of a 6 pool, you really just have to have all the, you just got to have it all down in time. And unfortunately, he did have all the buildings down, but that pylon really going to be the Achilles heel of his defenses. Now this probe is going to go ahead and scout in. Most likely did see that hatchery. Is going to get interrupted by a queen. Going to see 0 gases here. This is a nice sign, as LaTortuga is aware that Sanctum is going to get his macro on. Right now, only drones in production. Not sure what we're going to see yet. No core quite going down, as good old LaTortuga is trying to get his economy back on track. It was nice that he did have this tower for the attack. Didn't see any more lings on the way. I think he may have lost that probe, actually. And we are going to go ahead and kill this gateway. Not exactly sure why he wants to kill this gateway, to be honest. Oh, unfortunate. Looks like that gateway is blocking the nexus. Unfortunate. No, actually it's not. That's odd. That's a little funny, actually. I think he thought that until he got there to place it down, and then he was like, oh, cool. I'm good. Easy peasy. Aye, that is correct, Yogi. Yogi the bear. Hey, boo boo. Give me that pick-on egg basket. That was a bad. I'm embarrassed I said that. Alright, double gas is going down. Looks like good old LaTortuga is going to go ahead and get back into standard play. Going to try and just macro his heart out of this and turn this back into a standard game. Both players not looking that out of whack. So you do have one base saturation with one gas, and the second base is starting to get saturated. On the other hand, we do have one base saturation, and this base is just barely going to begin its journey to saturation. That is correct, Yogi the bear. And one zealot gonna move out, most likely. Perhaps we'll check at either third possible locations. Rarely ever see a Zerg player take this as their third. The zealot's gonna go ahead and veer right to there, to the most common third. Roaches are on their way out. This might be the downfall, as these 4 roaches. Oh baby, I think this may be it. Let's go ahead and turn this music up a little bit. This is going to be a sad moment, as we are going to see LaTortuga possibly move his way out of this. One stalker on the way, but it will not be able to handle 4 roaches and 4 more roaches to follow up. Why 7 roach rush when you can 6 pool into 8 roach rush? That's what Grandma used to say. We are going to see 2 more cannons come down. However, these roaches are on their way. They are going to get intermittent by these zealots, but the engagement is dangerously close, as these cannons aren't quite warped in. Cannons are on their way. Looks like one is going to warp in, but not without taking a lot of damage beforehand. Going to get about 2 volleys off, and this pylon is going to go down. The DPS unfortunately not being enough for the +1 armor roaches, as they are already created with 1 armor. These poor stalkers trying to juke their way to freedom. These pros maybe have to get taken off the line, might have to sacrifice all that economy, as that will move, but it looks like these probes are standing fastidious and are just going to ignore the roaches, pretend like they're not there. They are brave souls. These poor stalkers, these stalkers continuing to try and scoot and shoot their heart to their heart's content, but pretty soon they are going to find that there's nowhere else for them to run. These stalkers are actually not taking too much damage, really taking advantage, but these roaches going to go uncontested into the main, as these probes aren't as friendly as the probes in the natural. They are going to be taken off, and with each probe that goes down, the economy is going further and further down, and the unit production tab is going to show us 6 probes to a whopping 24 game. That's the name of the game. Well, with the team trial, you don't get like negative points for cheesing your way, but obviously, I don't know, people won't think of you very highly, I guess, if you cheese your way into it. I don't know. Alright, homie G's, we're going to jump into our next game. This is going to be the tiebreaker for the second set of this tournament, as we move our way to the semifinals and then to the finals.